Good morning, Miss Kanimoji and my fellow friends. My name is Wong Shirley, and I'm the team leader. My teammates are Chen Yuan and Chong Sing Pei. Today, our group will present the group project on the topic, the impact of artificial intelligence on education, research and presentation using digital source. Our group has chosen to focus on the positive impact of AI on students' learning, using Gemini AI as our main example. Now, let me begin with the introduction. Artificial intelligence is becoming increasingly common in education. Students now use AI tools to search for information, understand difficult subjects, improve their writing, and prepare for examinations. AI can communicate with students, explain concepts, provide feedback, generate practice questions, and support different learning needs. Our group believes that AI has a predominantly positive impact on students' learning. Our two main arguments are that the AI can improve students' academic performance and increase their engagement in learning. Our example is Gemini AI, a generative artificial intelligence tool developed by Google. Now I will present the first argument. Our first argument is that AI such as Gemini AI can improve students' academic performance by providing guided and personalized learning. Students have different learning abilities and may not understand a lesson at the same speed. In a traditional classroom, a teacher may not always have enough time to provide individual explanations to every student. AI such as Gemini AI can provide additional support by explaining difficulty concepts step by step and adjusting its explanations according to the student's questions. Digital evidence supporting this argument comes from a 2026 Google DeepMind research report. Researchers conduct an 8-week study involving 1,763 grade 7 and grade 8 students from 12 schools in Sierra Leone. The students use Gemini's guided learning features to study mathematics. The result shows that Gemini AI significantly improved the students' mathematics performance. Students who complete approximately 12 hours of guided learning achieve progress equivalent to 1.8 to 2.5 years of typical learning progress. This evidence suggests that AI such as Gemini AI can function as a personalized learning assistant. It guides students by asking questions, giving hints, and explaining the reasoning process instead of only providing the final answer. For example, if a student does not understand fractions, the student can ask AI such as Gemini AI to explain the concept using simple examples. AI such as Gemini AI can then provide visual explanations, guide the student through each step, and generate additional questions for practice. Now, I will pass the presentation to Chong Sing Pei, who will explain our second argument. Chong, please.
Thank you, Wong. Hi, I'm Chong here. Our second argument is that AI such as Gemini AI can increase students' engagement and support language learning. Learning becomes more engaging when students can communicate with an interactive tool and receive immediate responses. Students do not need to wait until the next lesson to ask questions. They can use AI such as Gemini AI to receive explanations, examples, and feedback whenever they need assistance. A 2025 academic study by Ng and colleagues examined the use of Gemini AI among 75 English language learners. The students were divided into different groups. The findings show that students who use Gemini AI during classroom activities demonstrate better grammar and understanding and stronger engagement than students in the control group. This study shows that Gemini AI can make language learning more interactive. It can help students identify their mistakes and understand how to improve their work. For example, a student can write a paragraph and ask AI such as Gemini AI to check its grammar and organizations. Instead of copying AI such as Gemini AI's answer, the student can ask why a sentence is incorrect. AI such as Gemini AI can explain the mistake and suggest ways to improve it. The student can then revise the paragraph independently. AI such as Gemini AI can also create vocabulary, exercise, conversations, practice, and short quizzes based on the student's learning level. These activities can increase student motivation and encourage them to participate actively in their learning. Now, I will pass the presentation to Chen Yuan, who will explain conclusion. Chan, please.
Hi, Miss. I'm Chen. In conclusion, AI such as Gemini AI has a prominently positive impact on student learning. First, it can improve academic performance by providing professionalized step-by-step explanation. Second, it can increase students' engagement and support language development through immediate feedback and interactive activities. However, AI such as Gemini AI should be used responsibly. Students should not depend on it to complete all their works or accept every answer without checking. They should evaluate the information, think independently, and use AI such as Gemini AI as a learning assistant. In the future, AI such as Gemini AI may create more professionalized and accessibility learning experience for students. However, it should support teachers rather than replace them. When teachers, students, and AI such as Gemini AI works together responsibly, AI such as Gemini AI has the potential to make learning more effective, interactive, and meaningful. Thank you for listening.